Hey, what up, guys? It's Maddie. We're back for some more Magic Origins drafting on Just for Fun. We got at least two more left because we keep winning. We keep two and winning, which is 2/3 of a draft. And between that and the cards we open and are able to turn into tickets, we're able to get more drafts. Last draft, if you watched it, I got past a Jace Pack 2, which I promptly cashed in for 25 tickets, which is a draft in 2/3. So between that and the two packs we won, that makes two free drafts basically that we're able to get done here. So having said that, there are still in case you haven't watched me before, I draft just for fun, so I'm not trying to go out in 3-0 every time. I mean, I have 3-0'd and it is fun. My record in Origins so far in matches is 14 wins and 7 losses by match, which is pretty darn good, I'd say. But I don't consider myself the best drafter. If you want to get better at drafting, I suggest watching something like The Limited Queue with my friend Russell. Now, there are some things I still haven't been able to pull off green-black elves, which I would love to, because I have, spoiler alert, I built that for Constructed, and it's the stone cold nuts. It's insane, and this set is a lot about synergy. It kind of breaks the rules of a lot of the previous core sets where it's just like pick the most powerful card, and it doesn't work that way. I think the first couple picks, maybe you're picking the most powerful card, and then you're just trying to force a synergy. The one draft that I 3-0'd with Red Black Sacrifice, basically I first picked an Nantuko Husk out of a mediocre pack, and I just forced it, and I got there. And if you watch that at the end of the draft portion, I was saying, this deck is like a C. It wasn't, it didn't perfectly come together. But then when I was playing with it, the matches were easy. It had a lot of play to it, and I just stomped through for the 3-0. So synergy is maybe more important than power in this format. That said, there are some bombs. There are some cards that are basically unbeatable, like Sentinel. Not completely unbeatable, but pretty much. I still haven't done the black-white deck or the black-green elves deck. In the artifact, red-blue artifact deck, I haven't been able to completely pull off. Let me close that. Maybe that'll help. Okay. So, bunch of good cards here. Embermaw Hellion seems good. Seems like a reason to try to go mono red, actually. My Blight Massacre, where were you before? You could do that and try to force elves too. And Patron is just, pretty decent. Grasp. Could take this Patron and try to wield a grasp. I doubt it. The cards here are decent, but not great. Ooh, we only have 7 seconds left. I'm gonna take this Hellion. And we'll go from there. This thing could be really powerful. Okay, so wow, had we taken the white card, we could have the Swift Reckoning here, which would be a nice follow-up. I'm gonna take the Gear Crafter and just try to stay red for now. Sphinx's Tutelage, I still haven't opened that in the among nothing else, or there's some situation where this could be a deck. Maybe maybe next round I'll try to force mill. Because I think that's something you can do in this format. Wow, we're getting past all the white cards. Knightly Valor is insane. I would not pass this card. So looks like we might end up red-white again. Next best card is the Spider. If I were trying to stay mono red here, I'd take the Prickle Boar or the Construct, but Knightly Valor is too good to pass. Okay. Not really anything great here. So I could either take the Cobble Brute, take the Enshrouding Mist with the intention of going red-white, take the Evolving Wilds with the intention of staying open and splashing Knightly Valor. Tough. I think I'm gonna take the Mist. It's a good trick. So we might end up red-white, mid-range, aggressive-ish. Glory Chaser, I think, is an insane card. It's not a great top deck late game, but if you get that early enough, turn one, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, pretty late Hellhound. Battle Priest, I'm not thrilled about playing. Take the Hellhound. It's just the best card there. Okay, Charging Grip. Oh, see, now if I had taken that Sphinx's Tutelage, we could have the mill deck here. Charging Griffin or Cleric. Griffin is evasive and Cleric is kind of filler. Alright, so this is not going to be as fun and exciting as I'd want it to be. Well, hopefully, you know, if I can get a couple more of these and other just random one drops like the Tapper guy or Yoke Docs, we can go like auras. If I can pick up the red auras, Ram Roller should not be going that late. We wield the Grasp, nice. I can't believe that Spider is still in there. That card is so underdrafted. It's insane. That card is great. It stops like almost everything on the ground and the stupid Thopters that annoy the crap out of you. Alright, we'll pick up an Auramancer in case we get some of those red auras. Or suppression bonds. We have a Grasp already, so that's something. We don't have that many red cards. We got kind of stuck out of red here. And we picked up lots of white cards, so maybe we'll get red going the other way. White and red are two colors that you could definitely go monocolor, and it would work out alright because they can do enough. Like red, you could just be aggressive enough, and white, all the powerful cards in white are, you know, double or triple white. Okay. Come on, Moto. Oh, please don't freeze. Okay. Alright, Tactics. Which I'll play if I get a bunch of Dragon Fodders and stuff. Yeah, if I draft that mill deck, I'm playing like 10 Nivix barriers, right? I feel like that card could gain you a ton of life. blue-black mill with the centaur and the possessed scab, and then Sphinx's tutelage. That could be cool. If I think I have enough time this morning to do 2 drafts, so maybe I'll try to force that. If I, send to sleep. See, yeah, I definitely could have made that deck this time. Sigil. Champion is probably what I'm going to take here. Sigil is really powerful, but I'm looking to be a little more aggressive. Man, I want a lot of these cards though. The Engineer, the Freeblade, the Bully. I'm going to take the Champion. Getting kind of heavy on 3s here. Speaking of which, another great 3. Do I want that over Victor? Yeah, Victor isn't great outside of the sacrifice. I have yet to see any of the Bloodlust or Call of the Full Moon. Or Titan Strength. I mean, I have this Mist, and Knightly Valor works well with Champion. Gah, that's crazy. I was watching LSV draft, and he called this a 3-mana 4/2, but I think that's underestimating it. Really, it's so much better than that because it doesn't trade with a 2/2. It's better on defense, it's better on offense, it's so much better with tricks. Heart Beast, yeah. Now we really need a couple more auras. We have 0 removal spells right now. Also, this deck is not shaping up too well. I think too many people are competing for the same colors, perhaps. Really nothing good here. No, don't know why I'm playing with this pen. Play with the flashlight. Whoa, cool. Yeah. Do I really want another 5-drop? Or do I want Mighty Leap? I think this looks like a Mighty Leap. Murder Investigation is pretty terrible, but I feel like in an aggressive enough deck, it can get really annoying because you can get in for those last bits of damage. In a vacuum, the Tactician is probably better than the Knight, or maybe the other way around. I'm gonna take the Tactician here. Yep, I definitely want a Dragon Fodder. There are other cards in that pack that are arguably better, but I do have this Tactics, and I'm still hoping to get Bloodlust or 2. Another grasp or construct. I think I want... My deck is shaping up such that I want another grasp. But having 1-drop creatures is great. But technically this isn't, because you can't attack with it until you've got somebody else. Meadring Bully is pretty cool in that it has to it's great for bluff attacking, right? Because you have to attack with it, right? So your opponent's not going to think anything's up when you attack with it and then play a trick or something else. It's a way to force a blowout. Maybe this is a Valor and Acris deck. I don't really like playing that card though. Take a turn off. Alright, well, I think I'll take that guy. I think I'll take that. Dreadwater Sea. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do a mill deck at some point, because nobody takes those cards. Alright, so as it stands, our deck is, yes! Not great. Oh man, what a pack! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that we want. I'm taking this, obviously. God, I would love to have the Anointer. I would love to have the Fiery Impulse, because our deck has nothing. I've been waiting for one of these the whole time. Even is great too. Yeah, but we gotta take that. Freeblade. Probably not going to be playing that Yoked Ox right, based on what I have right now, but and the Hellion is looking kind of shitty, as we're pretty heavy red right. I mean, pretty heavy white right now, but I mean the ability doesn't have to. Like, it's okay if that ability just comes into play sometimes, because a 5-mana 4/5 trample is still just playable and huge in this format. I don't really want any of those cards. I'm gonna just take this Void Mage. In any other color combination, I might have taken the colorless land, but red and white again are the two most mana hungry colors, color hungry colors, if that's a thing. Okay, what's next? People be slow as hell, yo. Celestial Flare, okay. That's a removal spell, and I'm telling you, man, the mill deck was open. Let's get this out. Chandra's Fury does a lot of work. I think that's better than Meteorite in this deck. Does 8 with that, yeah. I don't think of Makythian's Tactics. I don't know. I don't think I got there. Maybe I did. Celestial Flare has been kind of like bad though. Suppression Bonds is much better. I'm gonna take that out. Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Need to cut some cards here. Right now I have 16 creatures and 9 non-creatures. Dragon fodder. Being a creature. Maybe dragon fodder's not good in this deck. Kind of heavy on 5s, so maybe I sideboard. Ooh, that's nice. The Fury or the Heavy Infantry. Heavy Infantry has been really good for me. Works well with the Majoring Bully and just getting in there. Don't think this is a 15 land deck. Inside I can cut. I mean, I do have 5/5 drops, but most of my cards aren't like mana hungry cards. Like Hanger Backwalker is fine as a 2-drop. If I end up getting into like board stalls, I'll probably bring in the tactics and take out like Celestial Flare or something. A second Oromancer. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 enchantments worth getting back. Is that better than Ram Roller? It could be. Take one of those just in case. Yeah, maybe this Oromancer is better than the Ram Roller. Man, another Dreadwaters. Another one. Yeah, okay. Next time we're forcing mill. Negate. Yeah, I could have had the sickest mill deck. Alright, so I think this is our deck. I'm just going to add lands and run it back. I don't want to flood with this kind of deck, so I think 16 lands is fine. We have 7 2-drops and 7 3-drops. So if these cards sit in our hand a little bit, that's probably okay. In fact, a lot of them aren't ones, like, with the exception of the Griffin, they aren't cards you necessarily want to slam on the turn you get them anyway. Yeah, like, yeah. I'm pretty fine with this. Against a deck with 11/5, no. 10/6. 9/7. How many? I only have 1, 2 double white cards. Nine, 7. Yep. Let's run it back.